Hello, and this is what we've done today. This is all we've done. You know, just the front there. It's just not too much. If you come down here, you can see I have extended out all of the terraforming up here, and just brought it across the front. I will do the inside, so just to test how it looked out. I think it looks quite good at the moment. Oh, just use the stairs. Stop jumping. Useless. Yeah, so you can see it kind of hangs over, gives it more of a cavey feel to it as well, so it feels like you're actually going inside a cave and not just a Minecraft hole. Yeah, I like how it's going. And I lied, I did do one more thing. So this took me quite a long time, that's why I haven't really done too much out here. Yep, more creeper holes, because they seem to love spawning around this tree and it's not very helpful. We've done the start of the inside, and as promised I have done the archery range. So if you come in here, you can see what's going on in here. Just didn't want to keep it as just a tunnel, and I wanted to keep it a bit more exciting, so I've used some of the corals, so I had to go coral farming, you know, I had to design the archery range. I had to do a lot of things to get this place looking good. I used some of the dead corals around here as well, just to give it more depth and different colours. I did only use a few of them though, because if you notice they are like a different grey, so it is a nice block to mix in, but as you can see here, when you have a lot of them together it creates kind of a hard barrier and it doesn't look as good. But you can see here, like, just a few mixed in with the colours. It's looking pretty good. And then we come down here, and this is where the magic happens. Now I do need to put a chest inside, or a couple of chests, one for some arrows, one for some bows. I've got plenty of them anyway from the skeleton spawner. So you shoot the rupees. These are just for decoration, they're close to the one from the Zelda game. And the other thing I'm aware of is the room is too tall. In Zelda it's wider, not taller. But it was just easier for me to fit in the redstone this way. So you've got the rule book here, and I have no space. And I tried to look at it and just put it back in the sign. This is your first test. To play, just press the button behind me, the armor stand. So you got a button up there. And 5 targets will reveal themselves one by one. The lights in front of you will light up for each hit, and when you hit all 5, the door will open to the next area. So you can see this trapdoor and door are open. It's because I've got all 5 lit up at the moment, just to you know, make it easier for me to get into the next area. The button next to the entrance will reset the score. So if I press this button, it will reset all of these lights, and the doors will close again. And only do this if you wish to do it on hard mode. For easy modes, just don't reset it. So basically, the way I've done it is, if someone's struggling to hit all 5, because some of them are, you can see small gaps up there, if some of them are a bit, you know, of a tight angle, to get all 5 one after the other isn't exactly easy. I'm not sure even I could probably do it. So you can just leave them and you know, just let the score keep adding up, because you can hit a button multiple times. You just have to wait for the arrow to despawn, as it says at the end. If you are attempting hard, you will need to wait until this light turns out. So I'll show you the next area, because there's not much to it. It's just a little display of some of the redstone. Also, I'm going to show you how to make this in a moment. And you just come through here, and it leads down to... Yeah, that was probably a stupid idea. I should have just told you, because I'll be here all day now. It leads down to the massive hole, which will be the second area. And I have done no work in there yet, so yeah, this will be what I'm working on next. And essentially I'm going to block this off, have like a tunnel coming down here, and a tunnel leading through. And I'm actually thinking of a couple of ideas for down here that might look really nice. And luckily I have a lot of the corals now, so that will be helpful. It is a very long water elevators. Yeah, and then it brings you back up on the other side. I left this bit open just so you can sort of see through. And that was interesting. I was gonna show you guys the archery range. How about I just show you it in my test world then, because at least I can't disconnect from that one. And then we'll get straight in and start showing you how I built this. So this was the first concept I came up with. I just wanted to know that I could, you know, change the pulse and make sure that I get a constant output as well. So you press that one, this goes down, and I hit it, yep. And as you can see, that one's now in the up position. And what I did was a little bit complicated. I just wanted to make sure I got the right order in for it that, you know, I wanted. So I've got I don't know what the component is called, but essentially what this does is changes a constant pulse, because when you shoot the arrow, as you can see I just took that out and that will fall down now. And it will stay up. It gives a 1 tick pulse out of that, meaning it retracts this repeater. It retracts this. I completely went blank there. It retracts this piston, moving the redstone block, which allows one of these items to travel into the other hopper, which has a redstone block on it, so this is locked. And then you have a comparator coming out, giving a power output. I couldn't get the timings right with non-full items. It was much easier for me to just do 5 items and just bring the redstone circuit back in. It is a little bit less messy in my real world. And it's just signed me out. What is this? Why is it signed? Why do I need to know where Minecon 2011 was? It's not useful now, it's 2018. So I knew that the concept would work. I just had to figure out how to do the redstone for like 5 of these, which is when this one came in. Whoop. And here we go. I think it's the blue one. Oh, bad. Wait. This one's slightly easier than the one in my... Oh, maybe not. Oh god, that was quick. Right, yes, I only got 2. That was a good start. Again, you press the button, restarts. This was actually so I could do a prize delivery system, but then I realised the prize should be getting through to the next section. So let's have a look at the redstone here. So see, the way I did the repeaters was to get all the lines going into the same one. If you have redstone, then a repeater, then a redstone like this, it actually separates the lines, and then obviously just one in each of them, so you can just have the... Probably don't need these ones. In fact, I never really tried it. So if I just go... We'll give it a test, why not? So just move them across. Okay, so yeah, it does actually work without the repeaters there, but I think it looks cooler like this, you know? It's much better. So yeah, obviously you got to do whatever you got to do to get these lines going into the same thing. Then off the end you had one more repeater here, so this was the final piece of redstone that it reaches, and then this repeater will take that and bring it round here, which turned it into a 1 tick pulse, which is the issue I was actually having with this. When you give it a 1 tick pulse, it didn't seem to be enough to drop an item out. It was a bit strange. Oh yeah. Then up the top, so that's the yellow line. The yellow lines are the ones that take the input from the button and then bring it down. And these will all be connected. The important thing to do here is make sure these are repeaters. And there's one more somewhere. Oh, it was these ones. Okay, so the pink line is the line going up to the top for the light to show you if there's any arrows still in the system. Now this pink line, to get this to work, you have to bring it out the side of where the button is. So this is the block that has the button, which I forgot I was in creative for a second. So that will have the button, and it will bring two outputs, one here, one there. If you put the redstone here, you can see that line actually changes position, and it will still get lit up, but the power won't go through here. So it needs to be 2 separate lines. You can also extend this bit out by 1, and it won't make a lot of difference. So you could have your redstone here, and then you know, right there you'll have your piston. Why can I not remember the name of pistons for some reason? And anyway, so that'll bring the charge up here, and before you reach the light, or before you reach another line, as you can see I've got 5 repeaters up here. The repeater is just so that if this redstone charge gets activated, it doesn't bring it back into the system, so that just blocks it from coming back out that way. Obviously for the buttons, to get these to do, to do that, which doesn't have a button, you can see I've got a piston and then a piston and a redstone block, and then just a constantly powered. And to do that, what we've done is, so we have, the first one doesn't have any delay really, it's got just a few repeaters to keep the charge going, but you have these comparators. Now I've used 4 because it seemed to be the best timing. As far as the timings go, to do your own one you'll have to just play about with the timings and just see how, which ones suit and how long you want to have them open for. And I've been signed out again. Why have I been signed out again? So yeah, the comparators, obviously that's just a pulse extender to make sure that the button's open for long enough for you to actually be able to shoot it. 4 seemed to be the best one I found. 6 was just a bit too much, you could take a few shots. But obviously if you guys know any other kind of pulse extenders, you can use them. Essentially these are just the circuits that I could figure out how to make them work on Xbox Edition, because a lot of what you see online is PC Edition. Sorry, not Xbox Edition, Bedrock Edition, but on the Xbox. Right. So yeah, so you got your pulse extender here. Now this is where it got a little bit complicated for me. So what I had to do was add, it's about 8 or 9 repeaters on each one with full tick delays, and you just have to send that signal round to make it delay for as long as the comparators are. If you want to leave a gap between them, you can add an extra repeater, or if you want to have them pretty much so that one opens as one closes, then you can do that. You just need to work out your own timings for that. And then I had to add 1 extra repeater here before the pulse extender so that I could send the pulse after the delay, otherwise we would have been using double as many repeaters, then triple as many repeaters, then quadruple as many repeaters. So just putting this 1 in here actually allows you to separate out that signal so that you have a signal here to go to the next one. While that's going to the next one and the delays are happening, this pulse extender will activating this one, and so on. You have the same, you got the repeaters, and then you got a repeater here to lock off that pulse extender, and then you got repeater here to lock off that pulse extender, and finally this one doesn't need that because it's the last one, so you just put it into the pulse extender, and there you go, you've got your full circuit of opening and closing without all the buttons, and that's how you do it basically. And I don't know where I put my bow and arrow. Obviously I got rid of it. So if I just shoot one of these, the final thing I will show you. Oh, not that one. Oh. And that's the light coming on when there's an arrow in there. And you'll see, if I go up here, there you go. Took the arrow out, the button pulse ran out, and that was it. I'll press this one more time. Let's have a look if my... See, that doesn't work. I'm doing something wrong here, but what it is I can't figure out. Because you can see this activates, the pulse reaches it, it just doesn't seem to give that a pulse. If I... Yeah, look, it's just not taking the output out for some reason. I mean, it works on all the other ones, just not here. But yeah, doesn't matter anyway, because like I said, that's now a door. The door works perfectly fine. Obviously, you can make this a lot more compact. I was just going a bit extreme with the sizes, so what I did is I took, the main bulk of the redstone, and that's the size I made it in my world, was by about here. to about, you know, sort of here, and then from the platform you stand on all the way back to about here, and then you can oh yeah, there you go. These are the lines I made to just test the size, about what sort of the minimum I needed. I went a bit low, you know, but oh well. And now it's fully functioning in my world, so I guess we'll go test it out in the world. And then, as I said last episode, I do want to go and take on an ocean monument. I've never done one before, so we will see how that goes. This was again me just testing different random things. I had this one here. I pretty much didn't have my hopes up for that, but it was worth a try. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop over into that world now. I came back into this world. I showed you guys the archery range working in this world. I then went and did an entire ocean monument and spent about half an hour there collecting up resources that I was going to put as a time lapse. And I managed to get 5 dark prismarine stacks, a couple of stacks of sea lanterns, and there was actually 4 sponge rooms, which was quite nice. I'd never seen 4 before, so, and I got nearly 2 stacks of that. But unfortunately, I did not see that the computer had run out of space. Now, my computer itself doesn't have a lot of space, but I have an external hard drive with a couple of terabytes. I messed that one up quite bad and just lost 20-25 minutes of footage. So I'm just going to go back and show you guys the archery range again. I got 4 last time, so we'll see how I do this time. Oh, yeah, get lost. Ugh. Well, from the looks of that shooting, I'm not going to do too well at this. And then what I'll probably do is, I might just do a time lapse of me continuing to work on this. I'm going to have to think of something now because the monument's done. There's nothing I can do in there now other than just collect prismarine and prismarine blocks. So that's kind of annoying. I guess we'll just have to see how this goes. Show you again my nice little... I was going to put some of the coral blocks in here, the full blocks, but I thought they might have been a bit too much, and I'd already... Oh yeah, I have got fish in there as well. See some of their names. Medic, Fed, Jeff. They seem to be all getting stuck in that corner, and I did have 4. Maybe it's hiding somewhere. But yeah, so I didn't want it to be too much. I thought just the coral plants looked a bit better in here. Alright, so let's go down. Yep. So yeah, you can see there's 4 lights on now. There was 5 before. It's, you know, me having to play around. So that's off, so we know it's ready. And you can see these are shut now. So if we press the reset, and we'll give this a go so you guys can see. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was bad. Oh my god. So I think I'm going to get 0 here because I can never get that one. Oh, what a shot. Got that one. Alright, so we got 2. I think we'll give that one more go. We'll see if we can just do a little bit better than 2. Oh. Oh, I didn't even wait. I mean, I'm sure I must... Alright, so... I'm on 0 right now. Ooh. So yeah, I think we're going to put a couple of double chests in here. Just for the, you know, for the arrows and the bows so that people can use them. I've got plenty of them from my skeleton farm, which I just realised I haven't actually shown you guys that yet. So, at least I don't believe I have, so we'll, I heard a thing go off. That light's still on. Must be this one. Okay, cool. Let's give it one more go. If we fail this time, then, you know, we'll do it the easy way. Hey, come on. There we go, I got 4 that time, same as before. Just make sure I get this one now. So I'll cut it off here, and I'll try and figure... Ooh, creeper. Okay, so if they're in here, just shoot them with arrows. That works. Yeah, so I'll cut it off here, and I'll just figure out what I actually want to do now. Alright guys, so, you know, I just recorded for like 10 minutes and found one little end city, not much to it, but it had a boat. It was just literally one tool, and I got 2 shulker shells out of it, and now I've just found a second city, and this one is much bigger. Unfortunately, as I found this, my PC just decided it needed a restart, and it didn't save my 10 minutes of footage, so that's now, you know, half an hour, 40 minutes of footage that I've lost in the same day. It's kind of stressing me out, so I think I'm just going to finish off this end city, show you guys this one, and then we will probably cut the video off after that. I've got a nice little chest here, we've got quite a few diamonds in this one. What's that, 7, and we got a thorns projectile protection, mending, and some gold. So we got a couple of chest plates there. That one didn't have much in it. I think it had this helmet in it, which is Unbreaking 3. I keep all the Unbreaking stuff because, I mean, really I have issues getting Unbreaking things. I don't know if it's anyone else, but they seem to take quite a while. This is a decent sized city though. We should find some, hopefully some chests in here, and let's see what we can get. Hey, wrong way, wrong way. There's a shulker shell. Teleported. I mean, that's just frustrating. Look, come to me, please. Oh, there we go. Right. It's kind of annoying that they teleport. I'm going to say that. I don't like the teleporting. Right, this is where I get absolutely battered. Sent flying up miles. Might as well just accept it, eh? Cool. We will try and make our way down at some point. Oh look, another chest plate. I seem to get a lot of chest plates out here. You know, look at that, thorns, mending, iron leg. Oh, more diamonds. This is a nice city, this. And we got some gold. Got that Unbreaking. You know, there's really a part of me that wishes we had a shield, because this is kind of annoying trying to sword these guys. Alright, this is much easier. Oh, they can't even get me from here as well, nice. I know I should probably be using my sword, but I don't know if looting even affects shulkers. I really hope it doesn't, because I kind of wanted those shulker shells. think that's all of them. I mean, well, that was it. Alright. Ooh. I can hear a shulker, but I can't see one. Ah. I need to stop taking damage. I keep just jumping to my death. And there's a shulker shell. Thank you. Alright, so that one's done. We've got the big one there. That's a triple. So, goodness sake. Risky move. Oi, come on. What was that? Right. I think it's official. I am terrible at flying into small gaps. I think in general I'm just terrible at flying, but we will go for this guy here. And we get the shulker shell. Oh, come on. I'm pretty sure I hit that one, but, you know. Whatever. Just make me wait another 10 minutes before I can do anything. Oh, can you just chill out? Oh, stop it. Stop it, yeah? God, they're so frustrating. Yep, the waiting around's kind of boring. Oh, more diamonds. We found a lot of diamonds here. This is crazy. We don't need beetroot seeds. We got a beetroot farm. Right, can you take me back down, please? Because this... Ugh, stop it. Oh, for God's sakes. I think I always get hit by these guys. Okay, we'll take that shulker shell. Got 15 so far, so that's what, nearly 8. Might as well take that ender chest, you know. A free ender chest is always a free ender chest. Thank you very much. Good sir. Ooh. Okay. I think I'm just officially terrible at this game in general. There we go. Right, let's head up here. Two arrows is a decent cost to kill a shulker. Ugh! No! 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 You... Get me underneath something! Oh, this works. Okay, it doesn't work. More chests. What do we got? We got gold. Got fortune and efficiency. Gold, gold, mending note. Oh, for God's sakes. All I want is another mending pickaxe. I want 2 silk touch mendings just so that when I'm digging a big hole I don't have to keep repairing it in the middle because it's kind of long on Xbox. Alright, so I believe that's all of them. And the good thing is it's keeping my my items repaired, which is nice and handy. What are you doing? Right, I have no idea what just happened there. I literally don't know how I've just ended up going through that gap. But that was amazing! Oh my god, that was so cool. I just ended up on top. Alright. So we did the big one. We've got that one to go. And I think that is it. Sweet. Oi. Oh, Elytra's not activating, causing me deaths. Let's just start from the top. Alright, so I mean we got another 10 shulker boxes going here. Kinda looks like we're gonna get another chest in here. Just give me that mending pickaxe. Give me the mending pickaxe, please. No? No shulker shells? Oh, another chest plate. And another pair of mending legs. Not bad. We'll take the legs because I've only got one set of them. And I guess we can change that up a bit. Where are you? Come on. Forget that. So the arrow shoots through the shulker popper, whatever you call it. The levitation machine. I mean, if you want you can hit me, yeah, thank you. Bring me back up here. What do we got? We got more diamonds, 22! Oh, mending boots. Not bad, not bad. Can never have too many ender chests. Can't even remember which one I went in. No, I think, yeah, I've been in that one, haven't I? Hey! That was a close call. Now I know there's a shulker. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Ah. Hey. Oh, nice one. Oh, I think after this shulker box, yeah, that. Oh God, 1 heart. What am I doing? Oh, I need to stop jumping down like that. I really do. Right, I'll cut it off here so that I don't lose this footage. I'm back now, and I was just going to show you guys what I actually got from that. So we got the shulk shells, managed to get 35 in total in the end. So yeah, I need one more to make a an extra box there, but I think we've got plenty of shulker boxes now. Got a couple of dragon heads and elytras. Most of this is just regular gear. The main things really is the 22 diamonds, and we got the silk touch mending pickaxe that we wanted, and I also got a mending and unbreaking shovel, and then a couple of mending pieces of armor. So yeah, that's everything there. And I'm thinking for next episode, what I'm probably going to do is off camera I will work on the, you know, the big massive room I've built underground down here. Oh, it's night time again. Every time I want to go somewhere, it's night time. Can I go through the hole? Oh, hey, that'll do. So yeah, obviously, got your archery range. So down here is the next area that needs to be worked on for my dungeon. Yep, it's that really long water elevator. So yeah, I'm going to work on this one, using all of this glass here. I may need some more panes actually. Yeah, so hopefully the idea works out down here, because from the look of how I did it in creative, it looked really nice, and that was just by itself. That was just the glass by itself without being underground. That was just in the middle of the air. So the fact it worked there means to me, hopefully this should look really good, and we'll see how that goes. Once I've finished making that box, I'll probably come back and start working on the actual interior to this room. Now I'll probably do that on camera. Some of it will be time lapse, some of it will probably be me talking over. Well, yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, and thank you for watching.